The dual frame alignment system adjusts 22 inches to fit rifles and shotguns of virtually any size. The multi-surface rear foot provides level contact on all shooting surfaces, as the Lead Sled Dft2 features improved weight dispersion throughout our unique baffle and trace system. The dual frame design disperses recoil energy even better than the original Lead Sled. Extremely fine windage and elevation adjustments easily allow for precise movements with fingertip control. And the stock stabilizing rear bag and improved forearm enclosure prevent shifting between shots. Whether you're trying to shoot the very tightest possible patterns with your rifle or patterning your favorite shotgun,
purchased this Caldwell Lead Sled Dft bench rest frame. The store I purchased it from sells it for $229.99, but this was a display model, so I walked out the door by only paying $75 for it. The DFT in the Lead Sled's name for this particular model stands for dual frame technology. This lends this piece of equipment a very strong, sturdy structure, and the dual frame is these two pipes which come from the front rest and lead up to the back rest, and then also you have your main pipe underneath which comes from your backrest underneath the weight tray, and then it comes up underneath the front sliding front rest assembly. The entire assembly is supported by 3 rubber stop feet. This one is on the back just underneath the rifle butt support, and there's 2 more mounted directly to the weight support tray. They do a very good job protecting my table surface. This is a finished wood table surface, and there are no scratches whatsoever. And when I've taken it out to the range, I prefer the ranges with the concrete bench rest tables. And this thing does a very good job holding very sturdily and firmly on the concrete surfaces. The DFT does feature tons of fine adjustment controls. This one over here, this cup allows you to raise or lower your butt rest for your rifle. And to the front, you do have this front cradle which will move and slide forward or backwards so that you can adjust the position of the entire front rest assembly. You do have these latches where you could either press down and lock it in place so that it won't slide anymore, or you can quickly pull it up and move it back where you need it. The front support assembly also features this elevation control. You can very, very finely tune your elevation for your aiming point. You have this to lock your elevation in place once you reach a point that you want to keep it at. And you have this fine-tuned traverse control to move your aim point left or right just with the simple turn of this knob. The front rest does include this bean bag, and I'm not sure what that medium is that's inside it, but it does hold the U very well. It is lined with some sort of pleather. I'm not sure what this material is, but it does a very good job on protecting the wood finishes of my rifle. Similarly, the back does have a padded rest, and it just simply straps on. You could actually take this one on and off by undoing these straps. The front one, you could strap it down, but it's locked in place and held by front flanges with this bar, so I can't take it off right now, not without taking an Allen wrench and taking that off. But the backrest cover does come off very easily. There's a pad in this, some sort of foam, so you're not resting your butt finish directly onto hard metal, and it's Velcro strapped on. You could take that off and clean it if you need to, or if you need to service the sled. This is very easy to take off. The only complaint I have about this entire sled is the softness of this material on this back pad. Right there, that divot is from taking out a rifle I was sighting in a 30-30 lever action, and the butt dug into the pad and poked a hole in it. But you could easily just order another one of these and simply put it back on. Just going to demonstrate that real quickly. I didn't get to do that in the other shot, but here we go. That's how simple it is. What I especially enjoy about the dual frame technology of this particular lead sled model is the ample space between the underside of your rifle and the top side of the DFT frame. What that does is that allows you to work a lever action rifle without ever having to take the rifle off and work your action to reload. Or if you have a box style magazine, the space in between allows you to rest the box magazine in between the two pipes. So if you have an AR with a dirty round box, you can slip it in between, and even when you have to reload, you don't ever have to dismount the rifle from the sled. Just simply disconnect your magazine and put it in between the two pipes, work it up, and reload, and you're ready to continue shooting. As a quick demo, I mounted my Marlin 336 lever action rifle, and as you can see, as I'm bringing down the lever never touches anything on the sled at all. It just simply comes down in between the two pipes, and you can simply reload. Not once do you ever have to take the rifle off to reload. This pretty much concludes my review of the Caldwell Lead Sled Dft frame. I can't say that I'm expert on it. I've only had it for a couple of weeks, so if I missed anything, please comment below. Now, I did not go over the optional lead sled sandbags that you could put on this tray because I didn't purchase them, but what I did use, you could see these oval cutouts. I used straps to hold it down to the bench while firing, and that seemed to have worked okay. But if you guys have experience with the optional sandbags, please comment and let me know how that worked out for you. I may consider buying those and taking this out to the range using those instead of straps.